demonstrate it in a hair term, but Simone can explain it real quick to give them an idea of what we're talking about.
Cutting hair on the bias is cutting cross grain on the hair, inspired from fabric. And what that makes the fabric do is wrap the body. If you have a dress that's been cut on the bias, it wraps the body.
When you see it demoed, it makes perfect sense, but when you're actually trying it, you got to really think about what it is that you're doing, because we're going to be crossing the bias on a round head shape. We're going to be crossing the bias with over direction, crossing the bias on our subsectioning. Okay? It's one of the coolest hair designs I've ever worked with. But it is completely offset, disconnected here, short here, short here. It shows more of a dramatic, what we call couture look.
I just supported the cut, and you were talking about how the color and cut marry for total design. When a cut is delivered to me with this much disconnect and graduation and excitement, it takes me, I got like 4 things that flash into my head that I go, they're all slam dunks. So he said, no, you know what? Relax, Tiger, and I think he said, let's just give her the balayage throughout and naturally accentuate this. So I backed off, and I agree. I like this design here, so I just came through this disconnect and I just balayaged in through that web. So underneath, I decided to just support this tone, and I used basically a 6th level ash with some violet in it. So it kind of marries the tone, but it also goes against the warmth and the coolness. So I just wanted to do something quick to support this cut that he's shaped again. Color choices can go anywhere. So what I decided to do is create some strength, and I'm going to use a 3N. And we just shot a violet in there?
Yeah.
Okay, 3N. I'm really just free-forming where Troy cut.
And you really want to try to be as neat and clean as you possibly can be. Otherwise, it's real easy to lose control. We're going to start out flat. Maybe if I do it this way, you guys can see better. Wobble here. I'm going to cut right on my guideline, and then I'm going to comb, over direct that hair up, and I'm trying to comb. I'm moving my guideline almost to a point, as if it was a rooftop. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm taking it about 1.5 inches below the parietal ridge. Why? Because I want to wrap it around the parietal ridge. If I go too short, she's going to pop square, and we don't want square. So what should we have? We have a point. How is that going to lay?
Awesome.
Okay, you got this. Again, creating just a little bit of the base with my 6, 6, and then you could also, if you want, just point into it, and that'll fuse it too.